Hey everyone, welcome back to the Blue Shakalaka podcast. I'm your host Tiffany, joined my co-host Pierre.
And I'm joined by our other co-host, Drew.
Old man Drew, signing in.
Not old man Logan.
Let's do it.
Pierre, let me ask you a serious question.
Oh my gosh.
Are you the funniest? Yes. Are you the funniest person you know?
No.
You act like it.
I think you're just jealous.
I'm the funniest person I know. So.
Okay, Regina.
I know where I stand. I know where I stand here. But we're here with other jealous people for the review of Scream 7. You see how I set that up?
Yes.
Thank you. You.
I just realized the movie, so go ahead, because I just...
You're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome. Well, hello, Drew. Welcome back to the Blue Shakalaka podcast. It's been a minute since we've seen you. How you been?
I've been good. I've been better. This movie...
Yeah.
Wait.
Wow.
We're gonna chat about it. I was asking how you were. I guess it might have ruined your day. I'm not sure.
It did.
But...
It did, actually. It kind of,
It's okay.
I'm not my normal self.
Right,
no, I'm going to keep it right there, actually.
The synopsis of Scream 7. When a new Ghostface killer emerges in the quiet town where Sidney has built a new life, her darkest fears are realized as her daughter becomes the next target. Determined to protect her family, she must face the horrors of her past to put an end to the bloodshed once and for all.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Because they know once and for all.
There wasn't no facing the past. First of all, we were lied to. I want to just let everybody know. We were lied to.
Okay.
This trailer, the posters, they made it seem like, we're going to burn it all down. Sidney's going to have to face some dark past. None of that happens. There's nothing that she faces.
It was only one fire the whole movie.
Exactly. But they kept, the promotions were all about burning, so I thought he was going to light everything on fire. Let's start the movie.
I would love to see Ghostface with a flamethrower.
Ooh, that would be good.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
That would make that. Wait, didn't he have one in, wasn't it in Stab 8, the one that they all hated?
You.
I don't
know. I didn't watch the
Or
Stab.
a Tommy gun. I'd like that too.
You got to the count of 10 to get your ugly, lying, no good keister off this podcast.
Okay, yes. Sorry. I'm on one. Where are we located in this movie? Oh, we're going to start in Woodsboro.
Yeah, we start in Woodsboro. We start Stab 7 in Woodsboro.
You mean, it is. Yeah,
it's going to be Stab 7. Well,
Stab 9.
Yeah. So, we're at Woodsboro, and they have turned Stu Macher's house. It was originally Amber's house, but they've turned that house into a Stab Airbnb. So it's like themed, and you can go stay at Stu's house. Mm-hmm. This house looks different every single time that they show it because now there are no neighbors. In Scream 5, she had neighbors, but there's no neighbors. It's just like it's on a dirt road or it's covered in rocks, a rock road.
Gravel. I would probably leave that area too. I don't think I would want to live there. And
but to tear down every house,
you actually can tour the house.
How can they make this museum look 10 times worse than the museum from Scream 6, which was just some hodgepodge killer collector house in New York?
What museum? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it was like the climax of 6, the shrine. That looked way better than whatever this was. This was just.
You want to know why? These babies didn't have the money. Or the resources, because remember it was a cop or the chief of police, whatever the hell. But we got Madison and Scott, two people I could care less.
Very unlikable actors.
This is a downgrade. We started off with Drew. This franchise started off with Drew Barrymore. The last Scream we had Samara Weaving. Like we used to get A-list blondes, and now we're getting like
Flash
an actor
Thompson,
I don't know, an actor I don't know.
That guy's name is this is Omar Epps,
Jada
Pinkett.
Right. He skipped
this is not. say what you will about Scream 4, but even all of those girls, this was just
Right?
these
They
were
were
just
WWBs.
yeah.
Yeah, we got Rogue.
That's-
You know, we got
yeah.
Brittany Snow.
Anna Paquin.
We got
Anna Paquin,
Kristen
Kristen
Bell.
Bell.
And
Like
then we-
I
this
don't
was
think Brittany
just.
Snow was there. I don't think
It wasn't Brittany Snow?
No.
Random Blonde number 1.
I'll say this: when the opening kill, just whatever it is, it really just sets the tone for the rest of the movie. But yeah, this if it starts off rough like this, it's gonna just set the tone for the rest of the movie.
Which okay, so they're at the Airbnb. Of course, we got the boyfriend who like to scare us. This trope. When are y'all gonna stop dating these guys?
We talk about this all the time.
Literally, stop dating the guy who thinks it's funny to scare you when you're already at a murder house. Like, and mind you,
he was pissed because she got the trivia correct and he didn't. That's all.
He was pissed because she was acting like she didn't want to be there, which he did ask the question that I asked in the movie theater. Why did you come if you were going to act like this? We had to plan this trip. This is so lame. This is so corny. Like, go home. Because really, what are y'all going to do here? Y'all going to fuck? Y'all going to eat some strawberries? Y'all go home anyway. So, I don't know, but I guess you eat strawberries when you're scared. But there wasn't no food in the refrigerator. But I mean,
okay.
Like, why did you come? But yeah, so she's being
die. They came to die.
She's being pissy. And then like they do the trivia, and he's like, "All right, she's like, I'm gonna do better. Let's kiss, let's smooch." He goes to pee. She goes to pee. They both go to pee. And then like she goes walking through the house by herself. They don't go put no bags away, nothing. Now there is like a ghost-faced mechanic thing that turns and like does all these things, and he established that it was a machine first, like when she was already scared of it. But as she goes back into the room, for what reason we don't know, she is scared. Why is she scared? Because the boyfriend that got the costume, the knife, and everything done jump scared her. Stop playing. Why are you playing like that?
They called her. That's why. She got a phone call, and they were being, bitch, I'll kill you. You know, I'll cut you like a fish.
But that's not funny.
No, it's not. It's not. Like you said, stop dating people like this. But we're taking too long on Madison and Scott's bitch asses. You know what? Guess what? There is a ghost face in there, and he fucking kills them. He taunts them. He chases them around the house. Madison flips off the banister onto the knife. Pow! She's dead. I don't know how Scott died. Can't remember. Just watched the movie 2 days ago. Still can't remember. And then he burns the house down and walks off. Okay.
Just a stab.
Yeah.
And he burns the house down and walks off, and we're like, oh, okay.
What was the point of this?
They couldn't get anybody for this role. They couldn't get anybody with the name.
What was the point of this? Of him burning down the house.
What was Uzo Aduba doing? She could have been there.
This movie was doomed from the start.
Uzo, really?
They we're working with like bare minimum casting here.
That's why they went to Indiana. They're in Indiana. Yeah. Sydney got a little latte shop. It's like literally called Little Latte. She's married to Mark Evans, who is not Mark Kincaid, but another Mark that is a cop. And she has her children, Tatum, and her 2 other kids who are gone with grandma because they knew somebody was going to ask about them 2 other kids. So they made sure to let you know they are gone with grandma.
Are they twins? About them. I know you don't care, but
Who
are they
cares?
twins?
You knew I was going to say that. And this trope, I talked to Drew about this. I'm so tired of the kids that hate their parent trope. Not all teenagers hate their parents. Can we have a movie where they actually care about each other? I don't need that arc of you hating your mother and then you loving her. The last line. I don't need that arc. I want you to just actually be like, okay, mother, I hear you. Thank you. You've literally been stabbed. How many times has Sidney been stabbed? I'm pretty sure you can.
A lot.
I
think she gets stabbed in every movie. Every movie she gets stabbed.
You've been stabbed 20 times, especially in your gut. Bitch, I'm surprised you were able to birth me. Like, what?
C-section, baby.
I don't like the trope either.
Yeah.
But you know what? I honestly didn't get that from Tatum. I got the reversal. I felt like Sidney does not really like her daughter.
Yeah, it was more.
It was given that bit. It was like
she was very
she was super cold towards her, and it wasn't like the other trope where it's like the overprotective mom that survived like some killers. Think Jamie Lee Curtis and the Halloween stuff. This is just, I don't know. She just felt.
To me, I didn't give it. To me, it felt like I don't want a boy sneaking through your window because she got this boyfriend.
Yeah,
I was gonna say something about him.
35.
I knew you were gonna say it. He's actually 24. He's actually 24.
Tatum looks kind of old too.
You know him.
Older
Tiffany,
than...
he was in Heartbreak High. But he was Bird Psycho.
What is that?
Oh, okay.
It's on Netflix. It's an Australian show. But
those people piss me off too.
He comes through the window just like it's like this whole thing was like Scream 1. Like he even does the whole I was watching Stab, like Billy was like I was watching The Exorcist. Like I thought it was a movie at first. Like I didn't think this was, I thought it was like a movie in a movie, like how they did Scream 4. Cuz I was like, why is he acting exactly like Billy? And then he wants to like fuck her on the bed. Like
I knew it was a red herring immediately. I knew he was
Well, I didn't even think he was a red herring. I just thought I thought it was a Scream movie, like a Stab movie or something. Because I was like, why is he acting exactly like Billy? And she's just falling for it. Because my thing is, because this whole thing in the movie is Sidney has not talked to Tatum, her daughter, about what's happened. She knows nothing. But my thing is, all of your friends are obsessed with the Stab movies. So it's like, even if your mom won't talk to you, you can do the research. You can get Gail Weathers' book. You can get Gail Weathers' second book, her third book, her fourth book. Like, there's way to get information. But she's just acting like
Joel. You can call Chad and Mindy.
She's like, Mom, you won't tell me anything.
Not fucking Chad and Mindy. We're gonna get to those two fucking goofs.
The only reason they were in the movie,
they were actually better in this movie to me.
Okay, so yeah, they have this relationship where her mom won't tell her anything. She doesn't trust her boyfriend, and I mean, but that's like normal. I just feel like that's normal stuff if you see a boy who snuck in your daughter's. Like, come on now.
Right? Like, what the hell are you doing?
Like, it's a school night.
Hello, but that's enough of that.
So
we meet her friends. I am usually so good with names, baby. I got nothing.
You know why you got nothing? Because they gave nothing to these fucking friends. Because if my thing is, okay, so we know. Let's address the elephant in the room. Melissa got recast because she spoke about Palestine, and they had to round everybody up. But my thing is, even if you were going to do away with the core four, because you only brought Chad and Mindy back for nostalgia, at least let us know, like, we got to know Stu, Tatum, and Randy more than we got to know these girls. I don't know nothing about these girls, but they all do theater. That's all I know. I don't know anything about their personalities, what they like to watch, nothing. There's just nothing. There's nothing.
There's a lot. Can we just go into a little bit of the production lore? Just quick 30 seconds.
Go ahead.
Outside of Melissa, what happens next? Jenna stands on business and just like, she's like, it doesn't really fit my schedule. The director that they had lined up quits because Scream fans are psychopaths and they just kept giving him death threats. Then we go straight into the writer's strikes. So this was some Frankenstein hodgepodge put together film from the gate. It was doomed to fail or whatever. So, and you know what? The only friend who I think is a great actress is McKenna Grace from Ghostbusters, who just gets off pretty early in the film. But other than that, this was just some shoehorn bullshit.
It's like they got popular young actor number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4.
Yeah.
Who are the rest of these kids?
I know
Gen
the black
V boy.
girl. I know the black girl, and I hate
white
calling
guy.
her the black girl, but I know her. I know her.
Where's she from?
Popular. She's from. Damn it. She's like. I think she's British. Honestly.
Never seen her before.
Let's move on. They're rehearsing. Their teacher just douchebag. Like, why are you working at this school? You obviously hate children. Move on with your life. Maybe he didn't get tenure. I don't know, and he had to come back to high school.
Just a side note. So Tatum goes and she like grabs Sydney's old jacket from college that she also wore in Scream 3, but apparently she can't wear it. Is that the same jacket? Because it did.
I
not
thought
fit
that
her.
was a Scream 2 jacket. It was a Scream 2 jacket.
She wore it in Scream 3. Remember?
Okay.
Because they they filmed them. They didn't have it long, but it.
Do we think Patrick Dempsey was going to be Mark? Did we think this was just a fill-in for the actual Mark?
He couldn't do it either.
Mark Kincaid.
I recall him saying that he couldn't do it because I remember he was supposed to be, but he couldn't do it because.
So we get Joel McHale with a hairpiece. This is just he's just laid up. I don't know what's going on here.
So yeah,
and
Tatum does theater. There's also we're introduced to random weird kid from The Boys. He was literally cast because he's in The Boys, and Anna Camp is his mom. That's the blonde who should have died at the beginning. But anyway, so yeah, Tatum sucks at theater. She sucks at pretty much everything. She's very. I don't know if they wanted her to act like Sidney from the first movie, but she acts very like.
I read a review earlier today. They said she's final girl in training. That was like her role in this film.
Okay.
You know, I didn't get she sucks at acting. She was just a poodle or something.
Well, no,
I didn't get
meant
much
sucks
from
at
that.
acting in the not the actress
In the play. That's what I
in the
mean.
play.
Like,
oh yeah, okay. I didn't understand what the fuck she was supposed to do.
I don't know.
It was.
This is too much. We're not. We need to get into the story of the movie. Fuck them. Fuck them. Let's move on. What happens next? Do we go to Sidney and Stu, or do we want to talk about the kids again? We finished talking about them at the play.
Go to Sidney and Stu because that's
Sydney is at the little latte, running the numbers, crunching the numbers. You know,
she's not doing that.
How can I boost sales? You know, should one latte be $12? Why not? It's got almond milk in it. And she gets a call from unknown. She picks it up. Hello, little latte. Surprise, Sidney, or whatever the fuck he says. You know, I will give you this. Matthew Lillard act like he filmed this movie a day after he filmed the original Scream. He had the mannerisms down. He was giving us what we needed. It looked like he had been. So well, I'm sorry, they FaceTime her, and then she pulls it up on her laptop because, you know, fuck, the audience needs to see what he looks like for real, you know, because I can't keep holding this little phone. So she pulls it up on her MacBook Pro, and he's talking about, hey, girl, it's me, Stu. You thought I was dead, didn't you? And, you know, Sydney's like, yeah, you are dead. Baby, I would have hung up.
Underwhelming
so
reveal.
Fast.
Underwhelming reveal. This did absolutely nothing. And it doesn't help that we knew he was casted like 2 years in advance.
Right.
Yeah, the mannerisms were still there, but it just still felt like old, even though it's old Matthew Lillard, it felt like old Stu. I was just like, or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know,
he
man.
tells her that he's gonna go after Tatum. He's going
and
after
like
Tatum.
Literally posted up outside of his high school.
Yeah, he says, I'm standing outside of her theater, and you know she in there rehearsing, so get your ass down here. So she hangs up the phone. She calls Mark. Mark, get to the stadium. Mark, get to the theater. Mark is in the car. He's like, boop, 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 we need an APB, blah, 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 blah. And he's zooming along in his Ford Explorer. And she makes it to the theater, and somehow all of the kids were in one centralized area. It's like maybe 5 kids and the teacher. One is like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. The other one's like, oh, I broke my toenail. I got to find a toenail clipper. The other's like, oh, let me find some tissue to blow my nose. The other's like, I think I'm going to go get a sandwich. That trope I'm tired of, too. Why are we
only
dispersing?
see one person actually where they are, and Tatum is in the costume closet. That's a nice high school. I've never seen that backstage like that where the costumes are. That's just where the costumes
That's
were.
a full-on set right there. That's like a legit.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Hello? So Tatum's back there. What's her name?
Friend.
Blonde friend number 1 is practicing the harness because she's like
the Glinda the Good Witch thing.
I thought it was Peter Pan.
Oh, I thought she was Tinkerbell.
I thought
she was Glinda the Good Witch. I don't know.
Everybody can go to hell.
She's flying on a harness back and forth like a fairy. Let's put it that way.
Yes. And then we have awkward kid number 3, who is controlling the harness and like raising her up, and they're trying to get it right. Her landing. They're trying to get her landing down. So awkward kid number 1 gone. I don't even know his name. Ryan, Mitch.
I just told you. He went to go clip his toenail. He had a little hangnail.
He got stabbed. He got. That's all you hear.
But he went to do that first.
As she was and then she just gets hoisted up in the air, and like the killer keeps playing back and forth. She's going up and down. She's swinging side to side. She's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then we see the killer, and he playing, and he got her swinging.
What's so funny is when they reveal the killer at the end. Bitch, there's no way you could have reached up to cut that girl's stomach.
Anyway,
you was not tall enough for it. You didn't have the reach.
We don't know which one was doing this though. It might have been the psycho. So she's going like this back and forth, and the killer is just like slashing her, which theoretically that is scary as hell. Like you literally can't do anything. You can't get out the harness. You can just get stabbed. I would have I don't know. Dude.
Yeah, Saw 4.
Yeah, can you just plank
in
midair
with the black cop as the protagonist?
Correct. Remember the guy was held down and the pendulum kept swinging?
Yes.
Okay.
Out,
and the pendulum was just swinging and
gosh,
it's been half. That's what
have
I
y'all
thought
done
of when I saw that.
Okay.
Have y'all done the Saws yet?
No.
We haven't done a Saw movie yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Oh yeah, I got to come back for those.
You know the email.
What so he's slashing her as she's going back and forth, and she's just getting all cut up, and then he decides to finally put his knife up and he just sort of guts her. Like,
do you know how it wouldn't have happened? It would not have happened like that. Like, his stance wasn't wide enough. He didn't have the position, the posture for it. For
how
him
do
to
you
hold that knife
gut
and
someone?
I don't think we're. I don't
we're doing
think.
too much. So they cut her stomach open and just guts all out of there. Baby, McKenna Grace, blonde number one friend, is dead. Sydney shows up. She sees the killer. Can she get to him? No. Killer gets away. Mark shows up. Everybody like, oh shit.
At least she shot at him. At least she should have started with the shooting.
Right. Time for questioning. They have all the questioning, and the teacher says something assholey again, and
they found everyone that quick though. Everyone was dispersed.
How was questioning only done at the school? They would have come down to the station. Okay.
That doesn't matter though that they went to the station, whether they go to the station or not.
Yes, because you need to get written statements. What are you talking about?
I'm saying it doesn't matter for the story that they didn't go.
Right, but I'm saying
nobody
they
there
all
did
just
it.
Rushed back home, and because they rushed back home because I was so mad. I literally almost stopped watching the movie at this part. They go home because Sydney's like, "Hey guys, we gotta get the fuck out of here." Mark, Tatum, get your go bag. Tatum's like, I haven't packed that years ago.
Slap her. She didn't get slapped enough in this movie.
So they got the cops searching the house, and they're searching high and low, high and low. They do not go in the attic.
I was more mad that her boyfriend asked to come home with her. This ain't prom night. Like, why would
Protective boyfriend? Why not?
I'm with my parents. What do I need you for? My dad's a cop. It's just like,
and we're leaving town.
In what world did you think that would be okay? You have seen the stab movies.
Why they didn't skip town? Why didn't they skip town?
They didn't skip town because they were about to leave and the killer showed up.
Well, the killer had Tatum by the neck.
The killer's in the house, and Tatum and Sydney have a quick heart to heart, and she's like, "Bitch, pack them damn bags. We got to go. Get anything you need. Grab everything." So she walks off and she heads into the bedroom where Mark is, and she says, "Hey, Mark, why'd you cut the light off?" He said, "I didn't cut no light off." And then they're both staring at each other, and the hall light cuts off. Ah, shit. He in the house. So Mark grabs his gun. He don't play. I do appreciate he was like, "Okay, I'm ready." He grabs his gun and he walks out to the hallway with Sydney, and they see Tatum, just half of her, and then she comes all the way into frame, and Ghostface has her held by a knife. Sydney's like, it's me you want. It's me. Let her go. And somehow she responds to this, and Mark yells, "Drop!" And she falls to the ground, and he kicks the shit out of Ghostface, but then gets slashed immediately. Like, are we not kicking in the right spot? Did he not watch Three Ninjas? He needs to know the spots to kick at to put the people down. Why are
We've got a 2v1 against Ghostface before we get to Tatum's neck. No, keep Tatum as a hostage for a second.
Okay.
There was enough time for one of the parents to call 911 or to radio to the police vehicle.
Because they're really
Why
just
didn't
outside.
they do that?
They're
literally just outside, damn near the driveway.
Well,
they could have did motherfucking Morse code with the lights,
He was whipping Ghostface's ass until Ghostface knocks his ass downstairs. It was like it was a struggle.
Again,
when they get outside, Ghostface is kicking his ass.
Yeah.
But did what happened? Did Sydney grab Tatum and they started running? Is that what happened?
Yes.
Yeah, they go to the panic room.
They only
Once
have. What are we talking about? Family, activate! We all whooping his ass. What? Why are we running?
I get because he did. I'm trying to think if he had his knife, they wouldn't run because of fear of getting cut. But I don't know why they didn't fight him. I really don't know why they didn't fight him.
Tatum stomp his motherfucker.
Well, she ain't taught Tatum shit, so she can't. Anyway,
that's
so
true.
They go to the closet. Sydney got a whole panic room / not underground, but what would you call that? It's not an underground tunnel. It's like a side tunnel, but I don't know, a secret tunnel. And they're going through they're trying to go downstairs, but it's like Ghostface is there. I would have just kept going. I don't know why they stopped when Ghostface was knocking and shit. Like, and then he starts stabbing the wall, and then they start screaming. It's like, now he knows you're there.
If I was being attacked by a killer my whole life, I would have the smallest fucking house. It'd be a studio. Bitch, where you hiding? I see you.
Not for
if
no
I
three
build
kids.
a state-of-the-art panic room, a knife isn't going to be able to go through the sheetrock or whatever.
Correct.
This is
Why
made
wouldn't
up.
it be
This is
metal?
ridiculous.
Why wouldn't it be metal or something?
Yes,
Or-
this is insane.
You're right. At least
It's just
sheet or
not
something.
good.
She put fucking
Yeah.
foil up there.
And it's
That
thin, too.
that knife
It's
slit
thin
through that
enough.
wall like butter.
It's thin enough
Come
to
on,
where he
guys.
can get inside the wall. So stabbing. Sidney gets stabbed. There it go, number one. And then they're like, but Tatum is going, and they get outside anyway. The killer decides
This was
to.
the best part of the movie, literally.
Oh yeah. And then
No,
like,
it was.
the killer goes
trailer.
downstairs. Oh, Mark gone. So it's like they were playing tricks on the killer that the killer would play on them. Like, oh, I thought you were dead, but you ain't. So the killer chases them outside. Mark tackles him. They fighting, they scrapping, they tussling. Sidney like, go Tatum, go. And she try to go.
Yeah.
I guess she tried to jump him. And they like knock him out into the road. He stands up. Bam.
I was like,
killer-
oh.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So the killer is
It
dead
scared
as
me,
a
but he
Jordan.
got a reaction out of me.
Now, who
It was
killed the
good.
killer? Well, it's Gail Weathers, Mindy,
Reporting for duty.
and Chad. Now, why? Now, when did Mindy decide to become a reporter? No idea. Never
What did
been
she want to
mentioned.
be before?
Did she? I never heard her mention that before.
I
No,
mean,
she
you know,
took
we-
me. Yeah. So what does she want to be?
I said, what? I guess
Yeah.
being almost killed just derails your whole life.
Okay,
I don't
but
know.
Mindy,
And
so Mindy
Chad wanted to be a cameraman.
That seems.
Wasn't he on the
it's-
football team?
Girl, he got stabbed
This
38
isn't-
times. Don't do that.
This is
you
not.
right. My
This
bad.
is just
Right.
bad
Look,
writing.
the killer stabbed his Achilles.
And why is Gail like if the house is under like protective custody for the time being, why is this like Toyota Highlander able to just plow through any type of police presence and just
'Cause it
get
was
just
all-wheel
what if that
drive.
was another killer? Just hey, I'm coming right on in. Like it's just come on, guys.
But they unmask him. Everybody's like, "Who the hell is that?" I did laugh at that.
Yeah, that was
part,
great.
Because who the hell is that? But immediately, a background investigation would have been started on this person. We would have been looking at his phone records, at his computer records. You would have known who this person
Full-fledged
was
subpoena.
communicating with. The investigation was halted right there. They're like, "Oh well, we got him," and then Sydney's like, "It's just a little too easy." And I'm like, "Yeah, because we have another fucking hour and 30 minutes. Why are these movies over an hour and 30 minutes?" Ugh!
Just based on how he appeared, he did look like the other Stu relative from Scream 5.
Yeah.
Remember that guy? He was kind of dusty,
Call him
goatee.
that guy. He's a Scream King. Don't do that.
He's a Scream. That guy counts?
He was in the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. He was in Smile.
That was him.
Yeah, he's the
That
cop from
was him.
Smile. Yeah.
Sydney does say, "Oh, I did see him at the coffee shop looking all crazy," but he
Oh
paid
yeah,
for
he
the
did
coffee,
come
so I
in. He
let
was
him go.
rude. He was rude.
But
Yeah.
they discovered that his name is Carl Gibbs, and he escaped from a nearby mental institution. So they're like, "All right, Gail and Sydney like, all right, time to put on our investigator hats and let's head down to what's the one name in
Weston
Right,
Hills.
I mean-
Weston Hills. And then they're just like, everybody stay put. Chad and Mindy, you can just stay at my house. I mean, I guess Sydney does know them, but
She don't really know them. Jenna
because
Ortega and
when
Melissa
Chad
Barrera knew him.
had his shoes off, had his socks on the couch, I'm like, oh, so we just.
Well, I mean,
y'all
at least
just
the shoes was off. I mean,
And then Tatum talking about here's some towels. Who said y'all was staying here?
Did you guys peep? I feel like it was around this point too. This was like at least the third or fourth time. They kind of kept referencing 6. Oh,
No,
you
they
missed
referenced it the
New
whole
York.
fucking
It
movie.
was
You should
really
have been in New York.
cringy.
Yeah, because Gail
Oh,
was like,
yeah, you missed-
New York was
yeah.
brutal. It's very meta because the reason that she
Yeah.
wasn't there is because y'all didn't pay her. But it's like they keep like poking at her not being there, and it's like I wasn't there
Yeah.
because y'all didn't pay me. So it's weird how Neve, like, you get what I'm saying? Like it's like
Yeah,
it's a
it
weird
was
kind of
just-
like. Why are y'all putting it in the script when y'all know I wasn't there because y'all didn't pay me? Y'all only paid me
They're
because y'all
really
fired
kind
this other
of
girl.
forcing the exposition on this one, and I didn't understand why.
They never reference the other two characters who are clearly not there. They just reference like, "Oh, New York was brutal. Oh, you should have been in New York. Oh, New York, we needed you in New York."
Even the killer said, "I missed you in New York." Like that was
It's
like on the first FaceTime call.
yes. So we go down to the institution and they go talk to Marco Polo, and he recognizes Stu.
yeah,
Marco's
he does.
the institution
John Doe.
Yeah.
guy.
Well, actually, he's waiting on Jennifer Love Hewitt to walk through the door so he can ask her to be his girlfriend. Because that's the last time I saw him. And
Don't do Ethan Embry like that. Do not do.
that is
Ethan
the
Embry
last
like
time I
that.
saw him. Come on.
Wait, what are
give
you
me-
referencing?
Can't hardly wait.
That's him.
That's him. Yeah, Don't do that,
Jesus
Drew. The only thing
Christ.
that happened was this. He just lost a little
If
bit of
I
this.
look old, all right.
He just lost a little bit of this. No,
Wow.
he just lost his hair. His hair just went back. That's all. He
does look. When you look at him again, you'd be like, "Oh shit, yeah, that is." Because it's the eyes. He has like very piercing eyes.
Yeah.
You definitely can tell.
I haven't seen that guy in ages. I had no idea.
But he said that this person has no memory from when he lived in, no memory from before, and he was in Woodsboro and lived in the room next door to Carl. Mm-hmm. So while watching this movie, I said,
verify. That's what I said.
I know who the killers are.
I said verify. Because he's a worker there. Why wouldn't you be talking to it like an administrator? Verify.
No, he's a supervisor.
I'm
Where's
not.
his boss?
You're not. You guys, we're not. I don't think you're gonna vet the orderly person when you go to the psych ward.
I'm just supposed to believe him?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you first pull up, you're not, let me see your credentials. You're not gonna do all that, right?
I would have just been like, let me speak to the person in charge.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Because he wouldn't have the records. Like, the person in charge.
Herbie's bum ass pulled up to New York field office as an Atlanta FBI agent just out of nowhere. Nobody verified Kirby. She just running and gunning.
And that's
off
why
the horse.
That's why it was so easy for him to be like, oh yeah, she don't really work for the FBI. That's how the killer got her, because he was like, oh yeah,
So Mindy says, you know what? Ghostface has a personal connection to what's going on. They're all
I'm fucking tired of Mindy. I'm fucking tired of her.
Well, she starts to go on her tangent, and somebody's like, And
Chad said that. Like, you got it wrong. He said, you got it wrong the last two movies, bitch. Stop.
And she was like, well, yeah, you're right. But you know what? Y'all just go ahead and meet up. I'm not going to try to guess who the killer is. Y'all go ahead and meet up. Bring all your friends together in one place. They head down to the pizza parlor. A place with knives, fucking big-ass spatulas. I don't know what those things are called. They pull the pizza out.
The kitchen
like
is the most dangerous place
the pizza
in
spatula.
any home.
Yeah.
The kitchen is the most dangerous place
gas
in
stove,
any
the
home.
hot water.
This is like an old school style type of diner too. So there's all sorts of just death traps.
We're gonna reference something, Tiffany. Remember how we reviewed the Final Destination 5? Remember how the kitchen and there was all the things that could kill you, and they were trying to like.
Correct.
This is the same kitchen.
Okay.
Correct.
So I'm just.
They're the most dangerous spot with the most weapons. Them bitches should have been inside a high school gym, sitting in the middle with that fucking tarp, flipping it over their heads.
But
like,
they over there.
Why are we there?
Eating pineapple pizza and shit. This is why I say Chad and Mindy didn't belong, because we needed to get to know the other characters more, and it felt like they were just focused on them. Because all Mindy does is accuse everybody. That's all she does in every movie. And then when she gets stabbed.
I don't know why Sidney even signed off on this for them to be in that location. They all should have just stayed together. But she's over there with Gail. Well, they wanna.
She snuck out. Tatum snuck out.
We gotta have an honest conversation about Sidney Evans, aka Sidney Prescott, guys. This is one of the most inconsistent characters ever. She just doesn't make sense.
I think
nothing about this character makes sense. Go on.
Explain.
So describe her in the first movie. Survivor.
You know, doe-eyed survivor, final girl,
Second
fair,
movie,
badass.
Third movie,
don't fuck with me.
Recluse.
Third movie, don't fuck with me.
No. She's a full-on recluse, traumatized. I'm getting away from it all.
Okay.
Nothing.
Fourth movie.
I'm out of darkness. I'm coming out into the open.
New York Times bestseller. Who might have been pregnant with Tatum at the time because Tatum's goddamn 19. Fifth movie. Willing to leave her newborn twins just on a whim
Some ass.
to go straight back to trauma-filled Woodsboro.
I'm Sidney fucking Prescott.
Sixth movie. Not enough money to get me to New York, guys. I'm gonna hold back on this one.
She had just had the twins.
She already had the twins. That was like a dual stroller in Scream 5.
She was still breastfeeding.
Okay.
You can breastfeed up to 3 years.
And
I know.
7?
I'm a barista. I'm a barista.
I
I don't got no go bags. I got a bootleg panic room. It's really disgusting. She's just not.
She's on a roller coaster of emotions.
Yes.
So on her roller coaster, she decides to give Gail what she's been asking since Scream 1, an interview. Which, no, she did do an interview. She did an interview, but she did it with Barbara Walters, with her and Cotton Weir.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't Gail that they gave the interview to. Which
yeah.
You know, Gail had to go take care of Dewey.
what I was gonna say is Gail is very inconsistent as well. No, let me take that back. Gail just
No,
be
she
lying.
is. No, she is. Or did
Really?
you say she should just be lying?
Inconsistent?
Gail just be lying.
Gail said she wasn't gonna write another book after Scream 5,
Oh yeah, well,
and they had
she's
to
about
punch
that
her ass
money.
in Scream 6. They had to double
She's
punch her ass.
she's an opportunist. I think Gail has been pretty consistent
I
all
took
throughout.
it back. Damn it!
Yeah.
I just said she be
Well,
No,
lying.
I'm not trying to like.
I'm not taking it back because Gail went from
Whoa.
Gail went from shitty to Dewey, I love you, let me go take care of you, to all Dewey, I had to break up, I couldn't stay in Woodsboro, to Dewey, I'm going back to Woodsboro and I'm gonna marry you, to we're gonna have to get a divorce because I want to go back to my life, to Dewey, I'm so sad you died, but I got a black man who gonna die.
Well, you know
That
what?
guy
Women
felt
are
like a
allowed to change
security
their mind.
guard, like private security or something.
Nah, she was fucking him. They had that picture together. She was
I
fucking
mean,
him.
Women
yeah.
are allowed to change their mind. Okay, so she goes to does the interview, and then Gail starts
Oh,
asking
buddy.
inappropriate questions, making Sidney feel totally uncomfortable. So Sidney's like, "This interview is over." The purpose of the interview was try to lure Stu out to call them there, so that their camera people and their I guess they had fucking forensic not electronics. What's it called? Forensic.
I wanted Mark Consuelo to die. I'm sorry.
Forensic.
I feel like that was a wasted
investigators,
cameo.
whatever, to go in and try to
Track
unmask
the
the
and track
AI
his phone.
and
Yeah.
track it. That was the point. Stu never calls, and Gail oversteps. So Sidney and her have a heart to heart, and Gail's like, "Well, I've been through things too," and she's like, "Bitch,"
Yeah, and
you
she's
haven't
still
been
like
through
she's
enough.
shaking from all the nerve damage that she had when the killer almost killed her
Gail
ass.
thinks she's been through more because she's been in all the movies.
Well,
That's
technically she has.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
but she does talk about she sees her taking a pill because like I said she has nerve. She's shaking like Dewey. Did y'all catch that? She got nerve damage like Dewey.
Oh, yeah.
She's just like and basically
wow.
she kind of
Come on,
calls
Tiff.
back and like to Scream 5 like I lost Dewey and I have to lie to myself every day because I think about him. Girl,
Shut the hell up. Pity
I'm
party on you. But again, he doesn't call. And then, hey,
What?
we're going to go over to the house because Mark's at the house. And of course, they're remodeling the garage.
what? That was so fucking dumb.
As soon as I saw it in the beginning, because they had like a little walkthrough where they were going to get in the car, I was like, oh, somebody about to die in this garage or something like that. I guess just a callback. It should have been Tatum dying in the garage like the original Tatum.
First up, can I please give me 30 seconds for this movie to be so Tatum heavy? Rose McGowan made no, we didn't even get a flashback. Like Tatum was like very heavy. Like even them talking about Tatum and call back to Tatum because Tatum's like, why'd you name me after a victim? Which I got pissed off because Tatum was not a victim.
Yeah.
Tatum died because she was blonde and she was having sex. Tatum did not die because she did not try. So I just was very surprised that Rose McGowan had nothing to do with this movie.
I think
Nobody
there's
else?
more to that
I was
story.
looking for a
with-
lot
with-
of other people.
Yeah, I was like, I'm still looking for a Mickey cameo, to be honest. He's been completely like erased,
Shout
even
out
in
to the
6.
fan.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love him. But Mark gets stabbed up because guess what? He has to. And he lays in the garage in his blood in a tarp.
In plastic.
Was he was in his police uniform, wasn't he?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess
There's
maybe
no
he came out to get
like
a
body
sandwich.
armor underneath that
Oh,
thing, or
But
Just-
doesn't that
no
protect you against the
Kevlar?
knife?
So the interview ends.
according to
and then
Dark Knight, it does.
The interview is over.
Never
And then
mind.
Stu calls.
All right.
He said, bitch, you're not going to get me on national damn television. Guess where I am? I'm over at the Pizza Hut. And he's outside
Yeah.
the tavern. And so she's like, okay, now I got to run to the tavern.
Well, she tries to get Gail's car, but
The
Gail's
tavern,
car doesn't lock
yeah.
it. Instead of going inside saying, hey, unlock your car, she runs all the way down to the tavern. Y'all, she's running to this tavern for the rest of the movie. So apparently they were very far away. Mind you, there is a curfew.
It's Indiana.
We got red right hand. They did the curfew. It's a lot of callbacks to the first Scream.
Yeah, even the needle drops. It's all callbacks.
Yeah,
it's
so-
just too many homages.
But
Too many.
so they're all the kids are they don't solve anything. They see Sidney's interview, but they don't solve who they think the killer is. It's just like a bunch of Mindy accusing everybody, Chad being like, stop accusing everybody, I'm just gonna stand here, and then everybody goes in their separate directions because that's what they do in these movies.
The only one that
Yeah.
said where they were going was, ding, oh, the pizza's ready.
But you undercooking the pizza, so I don't want your pizza no more, anchovies and
No,
shit.
I needed to have a little crust on the top.
Like she was
I need my
like, do
cheese
you
to
work
have a
here
little
or not, bitch? Because you're making me mad. But shout out
I
to the
hate
black.
them soft-cooked pizzas.
But shout out to the black-owned business in town. Because this town looked very white. They
It's
need more
Indiana.
black people in these movies. I'm tired. Like, they need way more black people. It's
I don't-
2020.
Come on, guys.
It doesn't
They
even have to
they
be it's one. They gonna give you one. It doesn't even have to be black people. It could be
let's just come out and say it, bro. The mission statement of this movie was to erasure of just peoples of color down to the poster. Like, it's just screaming. I hate to use the term whitewash, but it's just they 5 and 6 were so heavy on just like, diversity,
They said we gotta get the Latinos out of
inclusivity.
here. They quit and they make us mad.
It's just it's
They even
none
had
of
an
it's
Indian-
none of that.
An Indian guy was in. Like, wow,
Yeah.
they
the
really did
girlfriend.
drive.
The girlfriend was Asian.
They drew
Yeah.
back a lot.
Girlfriend.
Yeah. They said,
Yeah.
you know what? These people of color be talking about Palestine too much. We gotta get them the fuck up out of here.
It's just come on, guys. Like, it's just
Yeah. It
But
was
yes,
just,
like
they
you
moved
said, they
it
all
to-
split up, and now it's time to just start killing everybody.
who do we kill first? First of all,
Friend number one.
I hate. It's not that big of a bar for them to be all like, "What? Huh?" Nobody can hear anything because all she do is go into the kitchen, and then he goes into the kitchen after her because he likes her. But then when you don't see him in the kitchen, like there's
They
not
want you
that.
to think he's the killer.
It's not a bunch of corridors to be hiding. So she goes up in there. The killer attacks her. She don't grab a hammer. She don't grab a knife. She don't grab. Now she does throw stuff at the killer, but it's not enough. There are weapons
Why
in here.
not hot grease? Why not hot grease?
Why did she hit him with the pan, like the
what's
pizza?
the hot
the pizza
grease
pan
ready
thing?
to go?
The pizza pan thing.
They
Like
had to be making some chicken wings in there. Chicken wings have got to go with pizza.
she wasn't trying to feed her friends like that. She ain't that cool.
No, she is. No, yeah.
So you
And
know
it's
the
a black
killer.
owned. Of course, they got fucking chicken wings.
The killer knocks her down. And then
That's
the
never
killer
mind.
disappears. 2.5 seconds. Chad is there, so she stabs Chad with the
yes.
with something in the shoulder. He just said he didn't want to get stabbed in this movie, and they stab him. So he gets stabbed in the
At
shoulder.
least it
So
was just
Tiffany know he
one,
can't play football no more.
because
Why doesn't Chad have nerve damage? Why is he just
he's
roaming
young.
around
He
just
gets stabbed
fine?
in the,
He didn't
just
get
gets
stabbed
in
at
the gut
35.
and the stomach, so he just can't.
He
eat
got
pizza.
stabbed like 40 times.
He just can't eat pizza, so it's gonna leak out of his gallbladder. So he gets stabbed, and then Mindy comes up right after him, and she gets sliced through the stomach. So she got to have a C-section from now on, and that's it. We don't see them to the end of the movie. And so I was about to call her Jasmine. What's her name? Grace. She runs out, and she
Don't know. Grace is the black girl?
yeah. So she runs out. The boy that she likes, the creepy guy, he comes out and he goes back in because he's Captain Save-A-Ho with no weapon. He comes out and he got
Gen
stabbed in
V.
the stomach.
Yeah.
So she goes and hides behind the bar instead of going out the door. Which you can see the entrance to the bar. I don't understand how she was hiding.
the way I would, and then there was like glass windows in the front. The way I would have picked up a chair. I'm getting out of here.
You're going to try to escape by any... Yeah, that makes sense.
Correct. Any means necessary. Correct.
Mhm.
She gonna
Nah,
hide behind the bar
that's
that you
a
can
fact.
see into. Like you can see into bars, people. And the killer goes, he fakes her out. He he pretends like he went out. Well, yeah, I guess he did go out the door, but then he comes back in the door.
You thought I was gone, huh, bitch?
So he comes and he tries to get her, but she gets on top of the bar.
Go on.
She's walking across the bar, and then he decides to just ram her ass across the glasses of the bar, and I guess one of the glasses breaks and gets stuck in her neck. Lame, wasted
She's
kill. I didn't appreciate
I
it.
did like this next kill though.
Okay, so poor Asa. I don't remember his name in the movie, so I'm gonna call him Asa, his real name. He's on the ground and he tries to like. Why was he not trying to get out the door beforehand? But yeah, he tries to crawl towards the door. The killer pulls him back, picks him up by his big ass head. He got a big ass head, y'all, and puts him on top of the drink filter,
The beer spigot.
the beer spigot, and then it reminds me of one of those. I forget which one. It's one of the Children of the Corn. But yeah, so beer and blood start squirting out of his mouth.
That was gross.
This
I was
is
like,
see now. This was an example called back to the debate on how did they kill McKenna Grace during the play. This Ghostface is exhibiting super strength throughout. Like
Because
how did
if it was no, because from the ending we're made to believe that this was his blank, So,
Mm-hmm.
strong as hell.
Okay.
Now, mind you, Tatum and boyfriend number 3, Ben,
is his name.
Tatum and Ben, they are going, because she was like, oh my God, I saw my mom in the interview. I want to go see my mom. Take me down to the station. So they go to the car. When they get in his car, she sees an image on his screen, and it's basically like him deep faking himself as Stu.
He ain't got no screensaver? Why was the shit still on?
Exactly. Like, this was the worst callback to the whole cell phone mask drop. Oh, wait, no, the mask didn't drop. That was a scary movie. Like, the cell phone drop of Billy. I'm like, y'all couldn't come up with anything else?
Yeah.
So
the
she's
phone
like,
dropped, the knife dropped.
Right. So she's like,
the mask dropped.
She's like, you're the fucking killer. And so she clocked his motherfucking ass. What did she hit him with, a laptop?
The only thing she had in her damn hand.
Man, when I tell you she listened to Tiffany, she hit him with whatever she had. She hit him with the laptop. And she hit him twice, actually, running. And knocks his ass out. She falls out of the car because, of course, she was going to do that. And then
that giveaway he was a killer. He had on the blue plaid when he snuck into her bedroom at the beginning of the movie. He had a blue plaid shirt on.
But I knew it was they can't keep doing the same thing. I knew it was a red herring.
That's
what
they do.
So now she's running from the killer. She's running all through town screaming, girl, there's a curfew. She knows it's a curfew, but she's still screaming, help me, help me. She's trying to get into buildings. Girl, is she not running fast enough? Because, yeah. So, because the killer got knocked down, but he still caught up with her. So she's running. Her boyfriend pop up. Ow, you hit me, you dumb bitch. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was you. So the killer come up, stab him, kill the boyfriend, dead. He gone and dead. And this calls back to Scream 2. Your boyfriend was a real guy, a good guy, and he died, and now you feel guilty.
But why was he playing with that stuff? That's not funny.
Well, true. He's not the same.
And not telling her he was playing with it. He could have been like, hey, look what I did. This is how he's doing it. That would have worked.
He's not Jerry O'Connell, I'm sorry. But
never. No. He could never.
She runs, and where does she go? Oh, her mom calls her, and she's just like, "Mom, what do I do?" She's like, "Bitch, go to the fucking diner." The coffee shop. So she go to the coffee shop. She get in, and she hides. She is hiding successfully. The killer doesn't know she's in there until her fucking phone rings because I didn't know teenagers kept their phone on loud.
I don't keep my phone on.
I do, but
I mean, it happens.
Only
every now and then.
Bypass my silence.
But kids, I'm just saying, kids usually do keep theirs on vibrate just because they're always in school.
Okay. Back to
you nosy ass. So nosy.
I know. I'm sorry.
Back to the plot.
I heard you. Back to the plot.
So the killer bum rushes in that bitch.
I'm sick.
And he Tatum, he barely misses her. So she runs into the room. She barricades. She does a pretty good job barricading the room. Her mom is walking her through. She's like, I'm not gonna make it in time. Sydney's like,
she
bitch.
Can see her on the
Sidney said, bitch, I'm 50.
Cameras.
I'm not gonna make she can see her on the store camera. That's how she knew she had entered the store, because she gets the security things. She's like, bitch, I'm 50. I ain't gonna make it to the shop. Let me just walk you through.
Ain't she older than that?
Neve Campbell shouldn't be older than 50, right?
When did Scream 6
she might be up there.
96, right? Yeah.
96.
So
I think she's in the.
We know Gail is older. Well, I don't know Gail is older because she keeps getting fucking plastic surgery. So I don't know that Gail is older.
Come on, we are not going to attack women.
She needs to stop messing with her face. Neve
she looks great. 52. Yeah.
If everybody keep getting plastic surgery, who gonna be the grandmas? Ain't gonna be no Golden Girl reboot.
Who gonna be the boys?
That's why I did that. Who gonna be the grandmas? You talking about she looks great, but she would look great if she did. Neve Campbell ain't get no work done. Just get some damn Botox.
The baby is the grandma. The baby is the grandma.
Look, them fucking fillers. So she's like telling her to get the gun, how to load the gun. How do I shoot? She did not give the direction I needed her. She's talking about point and pull the trigger. No, baby, you need to tell her it's gonna give kickback. Like, you're not walking her through it how you're supposed to. But the killer is trying to boom, 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 and then he's trying to like get in other places. He comes around. She's like, he's right here. He's through the wall. Shoot him. She bah, 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 bah. And Sidney sees him drop. She's like, all right, you got to go out and shoot him in the head. I just feel like this was a bad idea. I should have been like, I would have been like, Mom, why don't you come with your gun, and then you come in the door and shoot. Like, I just feel like her coming out was way too.
Like, stay on the phone with me. I still have enough bullets left. If he gets back up, I will tell me where to shoot again. That's it. But there's a second Ghostface there, and they kidnap her ass. And then Stu calls Sidney. He's like, "Hey, y'all, we at your house now. Come on. Now I know you done ran all over town, bitch. You done hit your 10,000 step goal. It's time to get 10,000 more. Come on back to the house." She gets over to the house.
Gail still don't come pick up Sidney. Sidney got to walk to the house.
Gail is busy. So they go over at the house, and Sidney sees a bunch of monitors in her house. Like, who paid for this? What internet plan?
I want to believe those were her TVs. I want to believe because you got 3 kids. You got TVs in every room with 3 kids. Yeah, because somebody got to watch Dora, somebody got to watch Diego, and somebody got to watch MTV Next, Room Raiders, Date My Mom.
Did Diego have his own show?
Yeah, go Diego.
Oh, cute. I like Diego. Yes, so she sees messages from Stu, and he's saying, we're at the beginning, and then boom, there's videos from Roman, and Roman's like, "Hey sis," and then there's videos from Debbie Salt, and she's like, "Hey,
fuck you.
Remember me? I still look good after all my plastic surgery, but I'm older for some reason now."
Hers does not look bad though.
And then she gets another message from Dewey. Why?
That makes sense.
Why couldn't y'all just put I understand.
Didn't pick the theme of bad guy.
Skeet didn't want to do it again, but I would have at least done, like she said, Mickey or like Jill. Jill would have been a good one. Emma Roberts wasn't doing nothing.
By far,
I feel like
Jill.
Who? Jill's?
Jill's motive is my favorite from all the movies.
Jill's motive was supposed to be a success in the original script, apparently.
Yeah.
So she was.
That was what the screenplay was going to be. I wanted her to continue. She was supposed to continue. So
yeah, so she was supposed to go to college, but then there was going to be another killer. That would have been a great.
She's the killer.
That would have been a great movie series.
Yeah.
But they don't care about.
I think people just don't. This franchise doesn't like to take risk.
I don't like them killing killing the killer every time. Okay, let's move on. Sorry. So it's like, yeah, we're gonna start it. We're going to go back to where it all started tied up in a backyard. And that's where Steve was gutted like a fish while Drew Barrymore was on the phone talking about, have you ever seen Shaq act? And we go out there. She goes out there. Sydney's tied to the chair, and Tatum's tied to a chair, and Sidney sees her, and she is being held by knife point. And Ghostface reveals himself to be Marco, the supervisor, and he says, "I used to work at Google," and that was it.
And that's how I know how to deep fake. And then he's like, "Oh, but here's Stu. You ready for Stu? Here's Stu." And here comes the killer, and it unmasked, and it's her neighbor, her friend from the coffee shop, Asa's mom. And that's when I literally wanted to fucking walk out of the movie theater.
No, I knew it was her.
I was pissed. Because, and mind you, this whole movie, for our viewers, this whole movie is meta because what they're doing is, so ever since Scream 2, there was originally, we all know Matthew literally said it himself, Stu was supposed to be the killer of Scream 2. Originally, he was supposed to be controlling everything from prison. And so, like, the fans
was that
have
Scream
always...
2 or was that going to be Scream 3?
It was supposed to be Scream 2.
Really?
Originally, because that's when Columbine happened. So, but because Columbine happened, it didn't happen. And so there have been fan theories like, Stu's not really dead. The TV didn't really kill him. So that's why the deep fake, he has scars from, like, the TV falling on him. So it's very, like, in your face to the fans, like, stop with the fan theories. He's dead. And the killer even says, Stu coming back would be stupid. He's dead. Like, what? That's dumb. Like, because even, like, throughout the movie, they, when they try to find his body, like, his body never made it to the morgue. Like, it's a bunch of weird shit around Stu. So...
Well, before they bring in Jessica, they bring in Mark. And we're like, fuck, he's still alive? Just gagging, coughing up blood, just bleeding out, literally 2 minutes from death on that.
Imagine he got stabbed hours ago. It was.
He wouldn't have been able to survive this.
I said 2 minutes from dead.
It's not. It's not good, man.
So Jessica says that the reason why she did this is after reading Out of Darkness, she came to the conclusion that Sidney succeeded because she killed those who tormented her. So Jessica was like, I'm gonna kill my husband because of this.
Because he abuses me.
Because he was abusive. So she didn't want to kill him just because he was abusive. Like, until Sidney said something. Like, you never... Okay. So, I've never been in an abusive relationship, so I don't know how that feels. But I think if somebody hits me, I'm probably going to want them down immediately. I don't have to read a book.
Well, they don't usually... They don't usually go after women like you. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Oh, yes. So... now she's pissed at Sidney because Sidney disappeared from the public life. She wasn't in New York
Mm-hmm.
City, and she's
didn't
like, well,
write another book?
You've moved on. You've moved on from your torment. I'm like, the book was called Out of Darkness. You knew it was going to happen eventually. What are we
Her
talking
whole
about?
point of the book was to not be a victim. Like,
She wasn't a victim, but the Ghostface kept coming after her, so she made it her point to not be there when Ghostface was there on the 6th movie. She finally wised up and was like, I'm not coming. Tara and... what's the other girl name? Tara and...
Max?
Please, wait. Are you talking about the Carpenter sisters?
Yeah.
Tara and Sam? Sam and
Sam,
Tara?
there we go.
Tara, Sam,
Yeah.
handle it yourself, bitch. You know what to do. Shoot him in the head. So she sent him a text that said, shoot him in the head. And... or stab him 100 times like Melissa Bird does every movie.
Thank you.
And so she... So when
Melissa
she found out
Barrera's just fucking just
when she found
enjoying
out
this.
where Sidney had moved
So
to
bad.
Indiana, she moved there too, and she spent time in the mental institution where she met Marco.
Mm-hmm.
And she got out, I guess, because I don't know, they had evidence that the husband did abuse her. I don't know.
She said
Or
she checked
was
herself
acquitted.
out. Well, no.
Okay.
She didn't go to jail for that. She checked
Oh, yeah,
herself in
yeah,
because
she
she had a
was-
nervous
okay.
breakdown. She didn't have a nervous breakdown because she killed her husband. She had a nervous breakdown because Sidney was missing.
Right. So, and then she reveals that she killed her son because he was too similar to her husband.
Yeah, which I don't know how, but okay. That was an extreme kind of thing. I was
Was
like,
he
wow.
hitting her as well?
He didn't seem like girl. He was leaf blowing and shit.
No, he seemed
so
really
she-
timid and
But
not
she
like
wants to turn
abusive.
Tatum. She wants to turn Tatum into the new Sidney, repeating
new
the
final
traumatic
girl.
events, the new final girl, and
so she's gonna kill her mother in front of her. That's what's gonna do this.
but Maureen didn't die in front of Sidney.
Well, no, she did. Yes, because remember she was in the house when they were killing her.
Yeah, she did
hid.
die.
She was
technically
hiding,
in front
but
of
she
her.
watched. Yeah, she did watch her die.
Oh, I don't remember.
And she must, yeah.
You don't
she
remember
must
when the
took-
slutty
she
cheerleader
must-
was like,
that's the whole,
remember she watched her
like,
mom get
cotton
butchered?
thing.
You remember?
Yeah.
Maybe she.
No, all I remember from that is she saw somebody leaving the house.
Whoa,
Maybe
what
she's-
the fuck was that?
That's what she.
Women do not do that. By the
She
way,
literally.
Yo, you know
Y'all
what?
are not. No. Because Tiffany be
I
trying
know
to play
what
me.
you're talking about.
Oh,
I know
okay.
what the girl put on the lipstick and she did that to like clear it up a little bit. I get
Yeah.
it. I know that, but I'm saying women. I've never done that in my life.
Oh. But she was
That's
hot,
what
so she
that's
had
all
to.
I'm saying.
Um,
My goodness, I ain't trying to bash you right now.
Okay.
Chill out, calm down.
So, I got
So-
PTSD.
so it's time. It's time. Mark is like, you know what? Fuck it, Nantucket. Let's go. He gets adrenaline. I don't know. He had a monster. Monster gave him wings. I don't know, but he ends up cutting
Red
himself
Bull.
free. I'm sorry. He cuts Tatum free, and she attacks Jessica.
She
and Sidney
she like
shoots Marco
headbutts
like
her.
that.
Yeah. Baby, Sydney was on it with these shots. She is a good shot. And then
As
she
she
tries.
should be.
He was at the Playhouse. She missed every shot she took,
She wasn't ready yet. The
and
gun
that was the
cold.
psycho guy. Yeah, come
She
on,
had to warm
guys.
she had to warm the gun up, baby. She had to warm the gun up.
Warm the gun up. Okay.
But
Jessica runs out, and Sidney
Into
chases
the-
behind her, and they fight. Neve Campbell. Never mind. I was about to say
Spit it out. Come on. Just say
Neve
it.
Campbell is not a. They're both very small women, but one significantly smaller than the other. I feel like Sydney's punches would have. I know she's taken self-defense class. I
Yeah.
know she's done all this stuff. I feel like she would have whooped her.
she at
ass.
very least knows pressure points.
Yeah, like I said.
But
Shoot
she
'em in the
did-
eye- get them in the eyes, boys.
I think she stabbed
Light
her
up
with
the eyes.
she ended up stabbing her with the knife, and then she like falls on the garage door, and then her Tatum comes up, tries to shoot at her, but she's gone. It's a bunch of rigmarole in this damn garage. What are y'all building back here?
They were building Tatum a bedroom. I don't know.
Fuck you. She already had a nice ass bedroom.
A studio.
But and then what? She jumps from the ceiling. How do they kill her? They just shoot her
They
in the head.
just shoot her.
Yeah, they shoot her in the head.
They shoot her like 100 times. Again.
That was the Scream 2 callback with her and Gail. They just light her
we
ass
could
up.
God, okay, I'll get that to the end.
Yeah.
So in the end, Mark lives. I'm like, what the fuck? And he's taken to the hospital. Sydney thanks Gail for having her back, but not really because she never showed up to the. Gail said, "I'm not getting stabbed, baby. I am not."
Yeah,
Nothing
it was
of
sort
the
of
sort.
I feel like it was a full circle because she's like, you always have had my back, and I appreciate that. So I it was their first time, I guess they actually acknowledged, because they be together, but they don't
No, they've
acknowledge
done
like
that before. They acknowledged each other before.
That they've been a part of each other's, I don't know. It just felt
Correct.
nice.
So, Mark is taken to the hospital. That happens. She tells Tatum why she named her Tatum, and I was like, obviously she loved her. That was her best friend. Why would you?
But we don't get any callbacks to that. Really, I feel like that was a missed opportunity.
I kind of would have preferred she named her daughter Maureen.
Oh, maybe she has one of the twins. I would have named my daughter after no slut. But anyway,
Randy Maureen.
I'm surprised that there hasn't been like a slut shaming PCA.
Excuse you. I. You know who needs to come back for a movie? I just thought about it. Billy's father.
He's probably, if Sidney's dad is dead, he's probably dead though. But this is what
Sidney's dad was out there selling crack to the Colombians.
Fuck you. When we review the movie, I'm gonna talk about what I want for the Scream movies. But so yeah, I really felt like it was a missed opportunity to not have Rose McGowan, or at very least a flashback of Tatum, because that's.
Hold on, we're not done. We're almost done. And then Mindy, with Gail's blessing, Mindy has the impromptu news report about the night's events, and the movie goes off. There we go.
Yeah. Damn, that is it, isn't it? Shit. And now Sidney don't have a next door neighbor no more. So this is my thing with the Scream movies. This motive was weak. It was exceptionally weak. It was very in your face. It was stupid. Out of all
the
people,
the motive is always at the last minute. The motive is the last thing that they write up, and it should be the first thing.
And it's always like I'm over the fan shit. Like, stop with the fan shit. I want like something like you said. Okay, what about Stu's parents or Stu's family? Like, I could see them being mad because our kid did this, and because of you, we're never gonna be able to.
Stu's sister lost her son.
Yeah, like
part 5.
Exactly. Like, the Marker name has been tarnished. The Loomis name is tarnished because of you. Like, Mickey. Who was Mickey related to? Like there are so many pieces they could touch with like relatives.
Randy. Billy's father.
There are so many like relatives or pieces they could touch. People who have been touched by this. Like, even if I'm not Hallie. Hallie, my daughter was your friend and she got killed because she was friends with you. Like, there's more motives that they can touch. I
feel like there should be even the police officers in part 2. There should be some police officer that's pissed that their friends was murdered, and they're like, we got to figure this shit out.
The police officers in Scream 4. Anthony Anderson.
Oh yeah, Anthony Anderson.
So it's like there's just so much more that could be done than these whack ass motives. If you're gonna make it a real whodunit, make me work for it. Make me be like, damn, I really had
Yeah.
Because if you rewatch all the movies, you don't get anywhere.
No, you don't. You get to Woodsboro, bitch. You driving in a car, and you always.
And what the fuck was the reason of them burning down Stu's house? Like.
Anyway, all right. So we got your what's your rating?
I'm gonna give it a 2. The only reason I'm gonna give it a 2 is because I like Neve Campbell and I appreciate her. And Lincoln Lawyer, everybody watch Lincoln Lawyer. She's a much better actress in that show. But yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, Drew. What about you?
Wow.
What are your thoughts? Your thoughts about the movie and your rating at the end, please.
And she's not gonna.
The past few years, we've got a few remakes, requels. Whoa, was that to me?
No, that was to me.
Jesus. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 2 out of 5. Solely because this is better than the I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yes,
2025.
we should have said that. It is better than
Clearly,
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
They did deliver better than that. But other than that, we didn't really need this. It was shrouded in controversy, and you know what? It came back and bit them in the ass. So yeah, that's but I don't think I would revisit this anytime soon, even if it was for like a rewatch for 8 whenever that drops. This is nah.
I think they need to end it.
Back to you, Tiff.
All right. So for me, definitely forgettable movie. I had a point I was going to say. I totally lost it. Sorry. I'm in my 40s, guys. Oh, I actually would have preferred a reboot. A complete reboot than this. Complete new characters. Just keep the Ghostface mask and keep the voice, Roger L. Jackson. That's it.
Well, what about because I don't know if y'all watched the series. I know they're not canon, but I don't know if y'all watched the Scream series, like something like that. Like,
no, I have not.
Just like
I say, have some fun with it. Give us a stab movie. Give us go full meta, not Scream 3 meta. be like, we're making Stab, and just see what happens. They could get their reboot stuff off that way.
Point,
well, I think
they
learned.
are making their own movies.
Yeah, I think because that's what they said in Scream 4. Like Sidney sued him, so they started making shit up. But at this point, if they don't end it now, they're going to piss the fans off by doing what I Know What You Did Last Summer did and make Gail or Sidney a killer, or kill Gail or Sidney, and then everyone's gonna be pissed. So I think
Honestly,
you need to just
or make it a comedy.
Gail as a killer. I would take Gail as a killer because this is her career. This is her livelihood. She wants to keep it going. And every time she's had to move here to here to here to here.
Well, she was already the killer in Stab 3.
She's moving for work.
She was the killer in Stab 3. So.
Yeah, so let me, I didn't even finish. Yes, I would prefer to reboot. I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5 because of that beer spigot kill. I was like, and that hit and run. Amazing. I did enjoy that part. But yeah, we didn't need this. We asked for it, but we didn't need it.
It's like you said, the reboot would work. Well, I mean, they tried to do the reboot with 5. That was the whole point of bringing these new characters in, but they got rid of
And it worked. 5 worked.
Yeah, 5 worked because they brought in.
But then that's the case. Why didn't they just move on to making Mindy and Chad the stars of the movie?
They don't have the star power to carry.
Yeah,
a movie.
Mason's working up to it. Like he did good in Hard Eyes, but he's still just like hot guy. Like he has to get more dynamic.
And they about to fry his ass up in Scary Movie 6, and I can't wait for it. They're leaning into it heavy.
Oh yeah, he's going to be a walking.
Yeah, they're gonna
He's just probably gonna be like a person with a bunch of holes in his body, just walking around enjoying life.
I get what you mean.
Keenan Ivory Wayans,
stand up on my arms.
Yeah.
Did Keenan get stabbed up in? No, I'm not sorry. Sean. Did he get stabbed up in Scary Movie 1?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is
they
perfect.
fell on top of each other.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
Butt
then
fucking.
if they do that,
Anal.
this is perfect if they do
I wanted to go shopping.
Okay.
But all right,
Yeah.
guys,
I wanted to make him uncomfortable.
That was Scream 7. I just looked at our list of our next review. Please help me, Lord. But we are finishing up a franchise.
What are we watching?
We're finishing up a franchise.
I don't know what we didn't finish.
Urban Legends 3, Bloody Mary.
The fact that Amazon Prime has been trying to get me to watch this bitch for the last month. I'm so tired of them showing that fucking movie. But it's on Amazon Prime.
It's for the next review. Thank you very much.
I like that one.
Yeah, so I guess maybe it's just the month of closing up franchises. And also, guys, it's March. Go back and watch them fucking Leprechaun reviews. They're amazing. The little tidbit at the end.
Oh.
Where did you hide it, Dan? That is from Leprechaun. I need you to come back. Come back and watch it. We love it. I don't know how it became our...
How did you do that?
Huh?
How do you have like a soundboard or something?
No, she's fucking weird.
No, I said
and she's
it.
just practicing the Irish accent.
Wait, you just did that on your own?
One more time. Where did you hide it, Dan?
I thought you literally just pressed a button just now and did that.
No, she's just an
Wow.
I
was
did
like,
not.
damn.
I did not. But
Okay.
yes, go back and watch Leprechaun movies. We did all of them except for Leprechaun Origins. We're not doing that one. They were hilarious. Drew was on a couple of episodes with us. They were amazing. Please go back and watch those. And, happy St. Patrick's Day to all that celebrate. I have 1% Irish in me, so I'm going to turn the fuck up and get a green beer. Pierre's going to get a Shamrock Shake, and then Drew probably will get a McRib. All right, but we will... I don't know.
I gotta go check.
DNA.com. But all right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Where did you hide it, Dan? Please be sure to send us your requests at blueshakalakapodcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter X, blueshakalakapod. You can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Instagram at blueshakalakapodcast.